Hi everyone, it's Nala Noir. Welcome back to my channel and thanks again for stopping by. So today I wanted to talk about just a few things that I dislike about my locks. There are very few things that I dislike about my locks. Most of my experience with having locks have been amazing, wonderful, great. Just what I needed, like never go back, 10 out of 10. But there are 4 things that really annoy me about my locks. Specifically, not about having locks, but just about my particular locks. Number 1 thing is that I like to work out a lot, and so my retwists do not last. When I get a retwist about once a month. Sometimes it can be a bit frustrating when I get a retwist and then I have to go for a run or workout the next day and my retwist just comes out and it sweats out. Or if I'm in the rain and my retwist just sweats out, and it can be a bit frustrating because you put a lot of work into retwisting your hair. It takes about an hour, 2 hours, but you don't want to give up working out. So it's like one of those things you just have to learn to balance and learn to deal with. And I've kind of learned to just accept it as it is. Like if it's gonna unravel by the second day, then that's just this hairstyle that I'm gonna have to have for the rest of the week. Number 2 is that sometimes my edges can kind of look a bit, skim. Like I think that because of the way I wear my hair, sometimes I can cause a bit of abrasion to my edges, because most times when I wear my hair like this, and I move my hand in this type of motion a lot, and I think this is kind of causing a bit of, like my edges to just be a little bit less than they typically are on both sides. I've asked people close to me about this a lot. Like I've asked my boyfriend if he notices a difference in my edges, and he says it doesn't, but I can just kind of tell, and I think it's just attributed to the fact that I'm wearing this kind of hairstyle, but I don't want to wear any other hairstyle, so I'm just gonna have to deal with that too. Number 3 is 1 time or 2 times my hair felt really sensitive out of nowhere for no reason. It's specifically like the locks in the front part of my head. It's just like started feeling really sensitive. I think it just had to do with maybe getting it retwisted too often, or retwisting it myself too often. Yeah, and I also sometimes, like if my hair has like the fuzzies, I'll kind of do like a soft retwist, and I was doing those soft retwist a bit too often, and my hair was just like feeling the tension a bit, and so it was kind of, my scalp was kind of feeling tense, so I just had to let my hair breathe, and once I gave it some rest, it went back to normal. And the last thing that I really hate or dislike about my hair is that I can't wear regular people's hats, normal people with normal hats. Like I have to get customized because this hair doesn't look thick, but it really is very thick and dense, and regular hats just don't fit me. Like I can walk into an H&M or a Zara's or whatever and try on a hat and it will not fit. So that's unfortunate, but I guess I look better without hats anyway. I don't know. Anyways, but yeah, those are the 4 things that I don't like about my locks, or that I wish I could change. But ultimately, I would still give my experience a 10 out of 10. I would never go back to regular hair. Like, I don't want to say boring, but boring. Yeah, no, I could never go back to perms. I could never go back to braids. I could never go back to like sew-ins. I had because I was kind of like at a stage in my life where I was fearful of showing my natural hair. I wore a lot of curly, natural looking hair, if that makes sense. So like I'm 4C type, like kinky hair, no curl pattern whatsoever, and that's my hair. That's how I was born. It's thick, it's luscious, it's beautiful. But there was a point in my life where I went natural, but I didn't feel confident enough in my naturalness to just let my hair grow. So I used to wear like the curly human hair sew-in. In retrospect, I think it was just like a matter of growth and a matter of understanding myself and accepting myself. And now that I'm, my full glory, I can never imagine actually wearing those sew-ins to try to look, all of it stems down to just anti-blackness and trying to look racially ambiguous and feeling accepted by the Black community that is already anti-Black. you know, and feeling accepted by yourself, who most of the time you're anti-black too. So I've had to accept my blackness and accept my anti-blackness, and like ask myself, why am I so afraid of my blackness? Like what's so ugly or unattractive about my full 100% blackness? And now that I've accepted that, it's like, watch out, like this is a whole new Ornella, you know what I mean? So yeah, those are the 4 things that I hate about my locks. And that's it. Thanks for stopping by. If you guys have locks and you want to share like the few things or quarrels you have about your locks, please leave them in the comment down below, and I'll be sure to read them and respond. And if you have any questions about locks and you're thinking about getting locks, please let me know. Ask me any questions. I've only been in this game for a short amount of period, but I'll share my experiences with you guys for sure and let you know how my journey has been going. And I'll see you guys in my next video.